Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button to Worth Old Coin Value, the channel where forgotten coins turn into unbelievable treasures. Today, we're diving into a tiny copper coin that carries a giant story, this coin 1944 Canada 1-cent coin. At first glance, it looks like just another old penny. But what if I told you that this humble little coin could be worth up to $3 million today? Stay with me, because the history behind it will take you straight back to the heart of World War II. It's the year 1944. The world is at war. Every factory, every smelter, every ounce of metal is devoted to the war effort. In Canada, even the minting of coins is influenced by the global chaos. The Royal Canadian Mint, located in Ottawa, is working tirelessly to produce currency for a nation that's holding strong beside its allies. And among all those wartime coins, a small number of 1-cent pieces were struck that year. Simple, brown, and made of bronze. But there's more to them than meets the eye. The 1944 Canadian cent carries the familiar image of King George VI on the obverse, the father of Queen Elizabeth II. On the reverse, the classic twin maple leaves, a proud symbol of Canada's strength and endurance. Yet, in this year, something extraordinary happened. A few coins came out of the mint with unusual characteristics, errors, anomalies, and subtle differences that turned them into hidden gems for collectors decades later. Now, you might ask, what makes a coin like this special? After all, millions were minted. Well, the answer lies in how history left its fingerprints on it. During wartime, the mint reused old dyes, recycled metals, and sometimes mixed metals from previous years. Some coins struck in 1944 were created with slightly different alloys or had misaligned designs. A few even display ghost doubling of the king's portrait, a faint shadow image that collectors now hunt for. And that's where rarity is born, from the tiny imperfections no one noticed back then. Imagine an ordinary Canadian soldier returning home after the war, dropping one of these pennies into his pocket. To him, it was just a coin worth a single cent. But that very coin might now rest in a collector's vault, insured for a fortune. That's the magic of numismatics. It turns everyday change into timeless history. Over the decades, the 1944 Canadian penny became a quiet favorite among old-school collectors. It's a coin from a proud era when Canada's people were united by sacrifice and resilience. Many of those coins circulated through generations, tucked away in drawers, boxes, and coffee tins. If you grew up in the 1950s or 60s, there's a good chance you saw one of these in your father's or grandfather's collection. The shine might be gone, but the story it tells remains priceless. But what if I told you that one particular 1944 Canada 1-cent coin shattered every expectation? In recent years, collectors discovered an ultra-rare variant, believed to have been struck with a U.S. planchet or a transitional metal composition. Only a handful are known to exist, and when one of these coins surfaced at auction, it sparked a bidding war like no other. Numismatists and investors from around the world locked in, each desperate to own a piece of Canadian minting history. The bids climbed higher and higher, as if history itself were being rewritten before their eyes. When the hammer finally dropped, that tiny penny, a coin once used to buy candy or a newspaper, was sold for an astonishing $3 million. $3 million for 1 cent. A moment that reminded everyone why the world of coin collecting never loses its thrill. Now, before you start digging through your change jar, remember this: condition is everything. A 1944 Canadian penny in average circulation might only be worth a few cents, but one in pristine, mint condition, especially if it has unique die marks or metallic variations, can fetch thousands. And that one in a million example, the legendary error coin, is what dreams are made of. For men who grew up when a penny still mattered, this story hits home. These coins aren't just money. They're pieces of the past, symbols of craftsmanship, endurance, and the pride of a nation at war. Each one carries the echo of the era it was born in, from the clang of minting machines in Ottawa to the hopeful pockets of returning soldiers. So next time you come across a dusty old coin box or a forgotten jar of pennies in your home or garage, take a moment. Hold one of those old copper coins up to the light. Look for the year this coin 1944 Canada coin history, because you never know, the next record-breaking discovery could be sitting right in your hands. If you love stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to Worth Old Coin Value and stay tuned. Every week, we uncover more forgotten treasures, reveal their hidden histories, and explore the world where small change can make a big difference.